people. Listen, gang. We're gonna do some stuff today. We're gonna learn about CapCut, and part of the reason for it is me, Doc. I was such an a-hole. I ain't gonna lie. I thought CapCut was borderline stupid, and so I always treated it like a red herring in a can. Didn't want to look at it. I would see it here and there and just think funny things about it. And then I was at NAB and I'm hanging out at our lovely tech dining room table, as I call it. And Lou was doing stuff, and myself and my buddy Brad, who's also a filmmaker, we were watching her mess around on CapCut, and we were like, whoa. So what had happened was, so anyway, I told Lou to come be our friend and teach me some more about CapCut because we got work to do this week. What's up, Lou?
Hi.
Look at you, last minute hiding crap in the corner.
Yeah, oh my gosh. So we're in the middle of a yard sale right now. Like it's happening outside right now. And I was like going through all the gear. We just have so much gear. I was just like,
man, I had stuff to send
who wants
you.
this? Who wants that? Yeah.
Look,
So
I got like 3 brand new pod mics in the box I got to sell. I got a Rodecaster Pro Duo brand new in the box I got to sell. I'm going to sell a whole bunch of stuff too.
yeah,
Give me a yard sale.
Yeah, make the yard sale and you'll be happy to know the Blue Yeti is on the chopping block because I got my new Shure MV7 Plus.
Look at that. And you got the white one too.
I did.
Dang.
I'm so excited because we're Shure girls this week.
You know what it is. All right, so what can you tell me? Like, what was it that made? Was it just the hype train, or like how did you bump into the whole CapCut thing?
Oh, okay. So, well, a lot of my my audience are people who are beginners who are, want to just work on their phone. So like I learned on Premiere. So like I come from like, a big girl editor, but that is as scary as all heck for a newbie to look at that and be like, "Oh my god, I can never edit." So I was looking for solutions online, and I got to tell you, like I looked at, I don't even want to say their names, a lot of the app editors. And I felt like how you felt, where you're like, this is dumb, this is no good, this is a mess. No. So I just never recommended anything until I got to CapCut. And it was like through a recommendation of somebody else. It wasn't even like Hype Train. Like I've been using that before it was like known as the one to use. Because I was just actively testing everything. And then I found out later that it was made also by TikTok. So because they were like integrated together, this ByteDance. So I learned that one, knowing people who wanted to make stuff for social. This is made by a company that makes an app for social, and it does have really, really good tools.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you know what it is? It's using the right tool for the right job. Okay, now, I primarily do most of my chopping on my computer for the simple reason that I got fat fingers. So doing it on the iPhone is difficult. However, this week, I'm going to make myself do it on the iPad. I have a 12.9. I'm trying to make it not become a 13 or an 11, but then I picked up the 11 yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, you bitch!" she's skinny and she's light, and I'm like, "Oh, the 12.9 looking a little chunky right here," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like, do I really want to buy another iPad Pro? But I've gotten offers. I can sell mine. I was thinking I could sell it for like $750, but then I realized I have a Magic Keyboard, so I'm probably going to sell it closer to $900 to $1,000 because the Magic Keyboard is like $400 on that. But am I going to miss anything on the desktop or the iPad app that the phone app brings to the table?
The iPad and the phone are going to be pretty much the same unless they've made a specific iPad one, which I don't think that they have. I like on my iPad and my phone, it's the same app. But what's fun is that you can use also the pencil, the Apple Pencil, which does make things really fast when you're trying to trim things down. Like I can, like on my iPad, I could just be like boop 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 done.
See, which is just good like for chunky finger people like me.
Yeah, it's like it's 3 seconds longer than it, or quicker than on the phone. And then on the desktop one, I honestly, if I'm gonna edit on my computer, I'll go to Premiere usually. Because if I
Yeah.
can't get it fast on my phone, then that means I need to do a little bit more with it.
Okay, I like that methodology because on my
Mhm.
computer, I mean, I got options, right? I got scenery, I got
Yes.
all of the above. What did I found something in the CapCut thing that I thought was pretty dope, but you'll probably cover it, so I'll just leave it alone in case because I don't remember exactly what it is, but you'll probably show me and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's the one. All right, one quick
Yes.
question that popped up, and I have my say. I'm gonna let you have your say first. Peter said, "Is there any privacy concern around their EULA
Oh,
in user licensing agreement?"
yeah. I'm not worried about it. It's like if there is, if there isn't, I don't know. If they got me, they got me is what I got to say.
Yes. Okay,
Like
so
we
Peter,
carry around all these devices where if they got us, they got us.
yeah, Peter, I'm in the same boat as Lou. This is not something I think about. I don't really care. I mean, like, what are they going to get from me that they don't already know? I have been online, legit online, since pictures weren't allowed. Like, I wrote my first hand coded website in links. Netscape Navigator wasn't open. Internet Explorer wasn't open. The only browser you can use was a text based browser called Links. I come from the old school Usenet. So, all the information about me that's out there has been out there for going on 30 years, right? It's just not something I think about. And uh, this is going to sound super evil, but I'm retired soldier, rolled in special forces. So anybody step to me won't walk away. So I don't care.
Yes. I feel the same way. It's like if you're gonna come for something, like if they haven't already, like just don't bother, please, because you don't want a piece of this.
Yeah, yeah. So this is one of those weird things. I really don't think about that kind of stuff. It sounds funny, and I know that people have legit concerns, but I try super hard. Not try super hard. I just do. I don't even try. I don't live my life in any kind of fear whatsoever. Probably to a detriment. I am an absolutely fearless individual. I can't stand conversations around, oh, how to not be afraid on camera. It's plastic, metal, and glass. What in the exact is there to be afraid of? Right? Like, I don't like, oh, this is how you don't be afraid to do this. I'm like, I don't get that either. I really don't understand those type of fears, and I don't mean to be a dick about it. I just don't understand them. I've been in combat. So
Yeah.
what can anything in this studio do to me? I was scared to learn Final Cut. I was like, that phraseology just I'm gonna be evil right now, and I'm
Here
really
comes the
sorry.
words, the logis
That
the
I,
linguistics.
I'm gonna that phraseology. I'm afraid to learn X. I'm afraid to use. I'm afraid. To me, it's just borderline stupid. I can't think of an easier way to say it. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. No one's gonna come and beat you up because you can't use a piece of software. Just not gonna happen. So I don't understand that mentality, and I get really aggro when I hear people talking about it, and I try to coach my people out of it, and some of them can't help themselves. They still say it.
What would be a good word for you?
Nothing. I like learning new things. That's what I say.
Mhm.
Right? If
Yeah, I
someone
like to be like, I don't have the bandwidth to learn right now. Like, that's something that I will use, right? Because like, something like,
yeah,
there's new stuff, right? And, like, you wanna learn it, but she's like, "I just can't plug another program into my head right now." I'm not
yeah,
scared of it, but you just, like,
yes,
you don't have the space right now, so that's
yes.
fine.
Okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with I don't have the bandwidth to learn something new right now. I can totally deal with that. But the idea that you got a college degree, you went to school, or the idea you got a high school education or whatever, and you can't figure something out, everything is figure outable to me, right?
Everything.
Everything. So like I got dropped in country in Japan. I couldn't speak a lick of Japanese. 今からもう本当に日本語ペラペラなんですけども、そして何でもいいですか? You know what I mean? Like whatever. Like to me, I don't understand the concept of that. So anyway, let's dive in before people get mad at me for giving them for giving them their giving them their breakfast. Here you go. Anyways, all right.
Okay, so
So
what I wanna
so
know
where
from
should we
everyone
start?
real quick, I wanna
Yes.
know what is the use case that you guys are wanting with CapCut? Is it something for your phone? I saw somebody say something about shorts, talking videos, montage videos, like, there's so many things that you can do. So I'd like to hear what you guys like to make, because I can tailor it to that, but also I can tell you, like, the go-to, like, it's like 2 or 3 ways that I use CapCut over and over and over, which is why Doc and what was your friend's name? Brad?
Brad, yes.
Yeah, they were, like, looking they're like, "Oh, you just shot and finished a video just in right now?" I was like, "Yeah." Girl, I doing it all the time. I just making videos.
Oh, I can tell you what mine are. So one of the things is about hold on, time out, people. I'm really sorry for this, but when a celebrity walks in the room, you gotta give girl respect. Look, y'all, look, Van is in the building, and Van is one of my favorite people. If you guys came to Leap last year, Van was doing our interstitials and like keeping us all together. So I'm super excited to have Celebriton up in our space. So good to see you, Van. Van said, I wish I had started using CapCut years ago instead of trying to master DaVinci and other software. Made great progress, but could have been pumping out quality work using CapCut. So Van is saying what I'm about to say. See, I knew he was good, fam. I knew he was good. I know how to use programming, pro editors. But what happens for me as a pro is I overthink and I just keep going and tweaking and whatever. I think for me, the same thing that makes me fall in love with scenery is going to make me fall in love with CapCut. And that's the idea of the limitations will keep me straight. Like when my mama used to say, walk down the center of the aisle in the grocery store, don't touch nothing, don't try to buy nothing, don't grab nothing off the shelf, and don't ask me for nothing. Right? I didn't know. I didn't know what all that meant. I just knew I look at the feet, and if the chanclas are on, I wasn't saying nothing. I was like, hey, man, I be looking at Super Golden Chris. I'd be like, damn, Super Golden Chris. She said, what'd you say? Nothing. I was a sneeze, mama. So I think that those limitations are going to be my creativity. And then second of all, I found these template things. And I always thought those kind of videos were silly. However, as I'm doing my doom scrolling, I see so many good videos made with even those simple templates, right? So I made one the other day, and hopefully I kept it on the computer. I'll just show you guys real quick. To me, it is borderline dumb, but it was incredible, and I just posted it. And I was like, yo, I grabbed my phone. I made this in a couple of seconds. And I'm like, I shouldn't laugh at these things. I shouldn't poo-poo my nose at it because it is definitely something that people like, right? And then so here, let me do this. I thought I put it on TikTok. Anyway, I made it in class the other day, just messing around.
Which video is it?
Like, isn't that crazy? Like,
It's so fun and simple.
And it's just simple, and people like it because that tilted cage, man, if you see that tilted cage, it's incredible. Please, people, don't yell at me if you decide you want to spend $150 on a fully kitted out cinema cage for your phone. It's gangster. But it was like, I was going to share that video anyway, and had I just put it as itself, it would work. But I'm going to probably get a content strike for that, but I don't care. Understanding how TikTok does what it does, posting that on TikTok, it actually works, right? People like that type of style. Now, am I going to post that same video on YouTube? Maybe not, because that style's not going to work on YouTube. That style's not going to work on, say, IG. Maybe not. But for TikTok, it completely worked. So for me, who has to make shorts for all three, I can make my TikTok ones much quicker because I can just use the app that's made by TikTok and press a button. Those templates come with a green screen hole that says add your image, add your photo. And I was like, yo, some of these are good. Some of these are really good. So to me, that simplicity is there. And then I discovered cut out the dumb stuff that you're going to say and have it
That's
automatically generate that. So I did make a video that is doing extremely well on YouTube right now. Here, let me pull this. Unfortunately, I was shopping prior to this, so nobody make fun of me.
What was he gonna buy?
Wait, where's my camera? Let me do this. Come here. Why? Oh, the scene is locked. That's what happens when you lock your scenes like you're supposed to.
Oh.
Let's put that there. And then let's drop Lou in here. And then I'm going to show you, if I go to my YouTube channel and then go to shorts, this particular video, which I did edit with CapCut, is actually at 8,500 views, and it was really just simple.
Is this with talking or music?
Nope, just music. And I use Epidemic Sound Music because I know I wanted to put it somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people like it's so easy, right? And like you can still make your fancy videos, but why not also throw in some low hanging fruit just so you
Yeah,
can get more videos out? Like it's not like you're like I'm only CapCut now. Like no, I will use whatever I need to get the most videos out possible.
and that was the key. That was the clutch thing for me. Is I literally cut that in like 2 minutes. And pro tip, people that have desktop app, if you have one of these, this is a Logitech MX3. I put the little square button to the knife. So all I do is roll it, knife, squeeze, roll it, knife, squeeze, roll it, knife, squeeze, roll it, knife, squeeze.
Ooh,
Uh,
that's good. I gotta change
send,
mine to that. I gotta fix mine to do that.
send. Send. And then this one right here on the end, there's a tiny little button that's called the gesture button. I use that to close the gap this way. I hardly ever use the other way because that's just how I edit. I edit backwards. So I set up two buttons, and you could do it on the Stream Deck as well, right? This one is, I believe, the B key or Command B, same as Final Cut. And then this one, I forgot what the key was, but I just set those on the mouse. And so in CapCut, I'm like, pop, slice, move it back, pop, slice, move it back. It literally take me seconds to edit that video. And if I was open that in Final Cut or, maybe even Scenery, I'm going to be with all my other video editing stuff and I'm going to start playing. CapCut can do the stuff that those guys can do, some of them, but I don't know what they are yet. So right now, me being dumb about CapCut made me cut quickly.
Yeah. Okay. So if anybody like wants to just dive a little bit
I
deeper
got
into
it. Let's
CapCut,
go.
there's a Skillshare course that you
Peter
guys
says,
can watch.
is that
Mhm.
you?
Me?
Yeah, the
Am I Peter?
Skillshare course. No, the
Yes, I
Skillshare
have a
course.
Skillshare course that's
Oh, let's
about
show that.
beginner for
Let's show
CapCut.
that. All right,
I
let's show
forget what
that real quick.
the link is, but if
I got
you've
it.
never used Skillshare, you can do like a week free trial and like you can finish it in a day. Like this, it's very quick, but it shows you the basics. But if you happen to be watching it and you find anything that there's holes, please let me know because I will adjust that and add that in.
So, Peter said Peter wants to make how-to videos, and Kills said that Kills wants to learn how to make reels on the fly with all that low friction, right?
Yeah, I
Like
got you. I can make that.
legit. That's what it is. So, CapCut for beginners, short form videos is 49 minutes, and it's on the Skillshares. Look at Lou over here looking like all professional and whatnot. And here, let
You
me
see,
give you
we
guys.
spot Ecamm right there.
Yes, and I think I do have a Skillshare, which I'm gonna call it. But do you know what yours is off the top of your head? Because I don't know what mine is.
Oh, no, I have no idea. I have.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic question, Raph. I'm so glad you said this. Let me get back. Let me answer Raph, and then we can dive in and start chopping some stuff. Because I had that same question, right?
Oh, I
Raph,
don't know. What did you find out?
Raph, trust me, fam, you, myself, even Marielou, we all come from using the pro editors, and I frowned my nose at CapCut for the longest time. And then I decided right now I want to go more all in on YouTube. Like I already kind of only dabbled with TikTok and Instagram anyway, but I definitely want to go all on YouTube and YouTube Shorts. They told me at Podfest Movement how much money they're dipping in the shorts, so I'm going to listen to them. Okay, so the minute that they said, take this video and connect it to the long video, I went bingo, bango, pickle, mango, son, that is gangster, right? So now when you make a short on YouTube, if I go back here real quick and I look at any one of these shorts right here, like I'll be quiet, dude. So right there, I'm talking about replacing my DJ. Oh, why did I not switch scenes? You dumb. I'm here talking about this video about replacing the DJI mic that Marielou lost in Vegas. And then you can click this link and it takes you to the Real Deal Holyfield. So for you guys who are making videos, Raph, teaching all the cool things, you make the short and you attach that. But like again, if I edit this short in my Real Deal Holyfield app for both of us as Final Cut, I'm gonna just be there for hours. If I do it in CapCut, it's quick. And CapCut now has something very similar to Opus if you buy Pro. All right, so let me cover that.
Okay.
Um, Troy, my boy Troy. What's up, Troy? He says, can't stand when professionals say I can't start a program without receiving training or workshop first. 100%, bro. Yes, I want to use those CapCut templates. That's me. It's in there. Yolanda is about the CapCut life. Thank you, yo. And then I wouldn't call myself a celebrity, but you were talking to Van. Thanks, Mike. Thanks. I think my issue for recording shorts is in a way that makes it easier to edit and tell the story no matter what the editing platform. So that's what CapCut comes in through. But here's what Raph said, which I definitely need to know. Wait, I'm jumping the gun. I'm almost there, Raph. Ballard Vibe says CapCut is fun. I use the audio text option the most. Okay, Lou's going to tell us about that. Pinpoint that in your nice thumbs up there. Rich says, can you upload tac? He's so dumb. Can you upload TikTok from the desktop with CapCut? Yes, that's exactly why I do it. There you go. This is my question, too. Does CapCut need to be connected to the web always to use?
I'm pretty sure not, because I've used it on an airplane for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be able to like pull things like from their libraries. Like the templates might have to be connected to the internet. Their audio, you might have to be connected to the internet. But as far as like editing, no.
So Luis said, I just checked. You can use the app without internet, using the data on your device. You'll need the internet to access the templates. And that was for Raph. But I know that when you're tagging somebody in YouTube, it definitely pulls the wrong person. So there's that. All right. So let's go. Let's get in here. Let's play. I'm down. I'm
okay. So
this. I need my phone.
So
right?
yes. So my the first thing that is like the number one reason I use my CapCut is if it's a quick talking video. Okay. So this is the most low friction of your talking videos ever. You take your phone, right? We're just in the regular camera app, and record yourself talking, saying, I don't know, what are we going to talk about? The reason why you were resistant to CapCut, and now you use it. Cool. So I'm going to mute myself. You want to talk about that one?
No,
that's cool.
Paul said this was going to work, but it looks like it's going to stick out. So I'm going to.
It looks like it might. But
I'm going to check your rhyme, Paul. Anyway, so let's talk about why I was resisting the CapCut, but now I'm in.
Yes.
Okay. So you just hold your phone like such. Okay. Adjust the Chester United hat. Oh, I don't need this microphone because it don't do nothing for this. But you guys need to hear. All right. And then, the iPhone audio fix. This is the gangster part. Fam, I got to tell you, I have been hardcore resistant to using CapCut, and then I started hanging out with Marielou. Look, Marielou. Wait, my phone just did something dumb. I have never seen that before. What the hang is that? How did my phone my phone has never tripped ever. Let's do that again. I won't do what I just did. Fam, I have been completely resistant to using CapCut until I started hanging out with Marielou, and then she showed me the ways. So now I am diving all in on CapCut, and I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why you probably should check it out. Number 1, it is the lack of friction. When I use my pro apps, I'm going to sit there and tweak. I'm going to press all the buttons. I'm going to try to be cute. CapCut's not going to allow me to do that. Forget that. Number 2, it can auto cut the spaces where you pause and you want to bring in your voice. It will automatically take those out for you. And number 3, the templates. Can I tell you about the templates, people? The templates are freaking insane. So those are my 3 reasons why you should probably check out CapCut. Now go get some. Bam. Done. Now
cool.
What?
I'll record my example so we can edit together.
Hers is going to be better than mine. I hate her.
It is true. You can teach an old doc new tricks. So I am helping Doc learn CapCut and everyone else in his live stream because it's one of my favorite apps for doing things very quickly, because we all know that sometimes that video that you record while you're sitting on your toilet does better than the one that you spent 3 days on your computer. You know this. Okay.
Man. You know this, man.
You know this. Cool. Okay, so this one, if you're not like Doc and you can actually just like speak quickly and concisely and together for however much time,
what do you mean
it's not as
like
useful.
Doc?
No, like you don't need to cut out a lot of dead spaces because you know how to talk. That's not a dig. That's a compliment.
I thought you were saying if you're not like Doc and you can't talk quickly. I'm like, what?
So like, but I mean, like, consistently, you don't have a lot of filler words. Like that's a compliment.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Thank you. I try.
but if you're another thing that is good for this though, because like when the background kind of changes on videos, you can do this all in once. So say you need to pause, you're recording here, you say your line, turn it this way, record your line. You have the little pause in the middle. So it looks like a different background and you're just like in different spot, different spot, different spot. So while you can rattle it all off, you can pause for 3 seconds, turn, say the next thing, pause for a moment, turn, say the next thing. So
That's
that
better.
is a reason to do that.
Yeah, that is actually better because those chops okay, in YouTube editing, you should get away from the retention cuts, but in shorts, it's still kind of important. So changing the angle and finishing your sentence is actually brilliant. Okay,
Mhm.
thanks for
And
that
it's
tip.
like it's still natural because you're still like within the same conversation. You're kind
Write
of in the
that
same
down,
rooms.
Luis. Hey, y'all don't know, but in class today we are cutting caps. I don't care what y'all thought y'all was doing today. We are cutting caps.
Cool. Okay, so we've got in CapCut,
Oh wait,
and we're going to be
wait.
using Pro. Okay, so because this is the feature that I
Yeah, I got pro
absolutely
too.
say,
I ain't no
like,
bitch.
it's just worth it for this feature because I'm telling you, it saves me 1,000 hours a year. So we're just going to add our new thing, right? We're going to pick that video, right? You can trim in here, but we're just going to add the whole thing. And then you'll get a timeline. So if you've ever used an editor, you're familiar with a timeline. But if you're not, that is this part right here where all of your different clips can be added in. You can also layer, you can do overlays, you can do audios and things like that. So you're going to add that there.
Okay, so
Okay,
just
so
add. Bam.
yes, just add it. So that's our one clip. So this is the quickness, right? This is the least resistance way to get a video up right now. Okay, so that one video clip with had spaces in it. So if I stumbled over a word, I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to keep going, and you should too because we'll just get rid of it. So make sure you highlight. You have a question? You have
No,
something
no,
to
I was
say?
gonna say, and you should stumble over some words sometimes because if these kind of videos, if they're too clean, people don't like it. That's just what I
No.
hear in the streets. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, go about it like you are just talking with a friend. Like FaceTime. I like to call this FaceTime content. So like your friend was like, "Hey, why should I use CapCut?" And you're like, "Listen, here's what you should do." Like that is my whole bag. Is talking to people like I'm calling them on FaceTime.
Dude, CapCut is cool because it knows this. What I'm going to say is fire, and it already gave me a fire icon up there.
Okay, so when you're gonna do something, you want to make sure you highlight it. This is, I think, where a lot of people kind of miss what they get lost. So if something's highlighted, you have one kind of menu. Ooh. And because I can't use my eCam, I can switch my camera, but I can't two. So we want this. Maybe it's gonna work. Is it gonna explode? Always the question.
Marielou gonna break my stream.
It'll be upside down. Yeah, she
That's
is gonna
okay.
break it.
My phone is talking to the mic right now, which is really stupid. So I'm sorry, people. You're gonna hear the little. Nobody is saying that.
Okay, so
Don't
I'm
worry.
gonna keep doing it this way because this is gonna
Yes.
give us trouble. Okay, so here on the bottom, you're
Started from the
gonna
bottom. Now we here.
just highlight your video, and then you're gonna click on. I lied. You're gonna not click on the video because we're doing this to the whole thing. Nothing's
Mm.
highlighted. Click on text.
Okay. Text. Got it.
Yes, and then there you're gonna go to auto caption.
Boom.
And the
Auto caption.
magical button is this one, which is called identify filler
Identify
words.
filler words. Bingo. Pressed it. Got it.
Yes. Now generate. Now at this point, I don't even worry about what the text looks like. I don't worry about the I'm just wanting it to basically be my pre-editor.
It is generating.
So, and it does a pretty good job. It does it very fast.
Yeah, it's quick.
And then you're going to have all of these, the text is going to come up, right? And it's going to highlight different options. So you can go through, you can just automatically delete
So
the pauses, right?
wait. Did you press edit text? Because your screen is different from mine.
Okay. Press your back button, which
this
is
one?
the next to the keyframe. This one right here is reverse.
Okay.
The undo.
Undo. There you go.
Yeah, undo. We're gonna start over. We're gonna do it again because I didn't see what happened to you. So nothing highlighted,
Yep.
auto caption,
Auto
make
caption.
sure identify filler word
Yep.
is gone. And like
Done.
that's a pro feature, but I'm telling you it's absolutely worth it.
Yep.
And then we're gonna let it generate.
Generate. It's kind of just like having Descript, but on the phone. See, when yours generated, you landed there. When mine generated, mine landed here.
That is interesting.
You know what? I might not have the latest update. Let me just check.
And maybe you didn't have any filler words, but even though that usually should show up.
All right, let me just check something. I'm going to check this, go to CapCut. I got Pro. If I hit the question mark, I am. It doesn't tell me the version number, but I'll just go to the App Store real quick and double check. I do have most apps set to auto update, but you know, things are.
I lost an eyeball.
Oh man, y'all hear one eye, one horn, flying purple people eater.
Don't worry, I got the box of all the others.
Okay, let's go. CapCut. Oh, it just says opened. I got the latest update. Anyway.
All right. So let's just make sure again that your auto filler words was turned on.
It was. Let me check it again. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do these things, people. Look.
We're gonna find it.
This is what we call live happening. All right, so we got this video right here. Nothing is highlighted, right? Mm-hmm. It's just there. I'm gonna hit on the text. Oh, it already did it. Forgot to do undo. Stop back. Go back.
You can go back to auto caption.
I got auto captions, right? I have identify filler words is turned on.
Yeah. Okay, click it again. Let's see what happens.
All right. And then clear current options. Let me clear that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then say generate. There was a button here, people that say clear current options. I just pressed that. And then I'm going to hit this again. It's so quick, though. That's the part that's crazy. Maybe I don't have no pauses because I'm...
That's possible.
I'm good.
Okay, so, wow, and then it didn't delete the other one. So I will say, you know, that's why this isn't a $300 program. This is like a $70 program because she got problems.
All right.
You just got to be willing to fight with her sometimes. So what you can do there, so I'll show, if this one comes up for you, this is where you can see your pauses and things like that. You can also edit out. If you said a line twice, you can delete it here too, but we can also do that later. So I'm going to delete my clip. It's going to delete the clip and it's going to delete the video. So it's basically, it's just pre-editing for you. And this is what when I talked with Liza from Scenery, they're trying to explain Scenery to me. And I was like, this is the one thing that's stopping me from going all in on Scenery. If it could do this, it could take our eCam and it could do just this step, then I'm in. Okay, so now
I think I'm here.
Where you've got is the batch edit captions, right? So if you like highlight the words, then you're going to get what Doc has, where you can actually go through and select different things to edit or delete. If they spell my name wrong all the time, or if I double said something, I can do it. And there's a little trash symbol on the side. And then you can press delete. You can edit the look of things. So if you press delete, it's going to give you the option to either delete just the caption or the caption and the clip.
Sick. I love it. So far, man, this thing is cool. You can remove the background, you can extract the audio, you can isolate the voice, you can auto reframe.
And if you are if you're just now, and even if you, I just need everybody to check this, right? If you get back to your main page.
Yes.
Right? If you go back to your main page, you're going to go to your settings.
Yep.
And in your settings, it says here, add default ending. Make sure that bitch is off because I hate her.
Discard. Beat it. Okay, got it.
So you want to make sure that's off because that's when I see people's videos and it just has that like made in CapCut. Yeah.
Okay, I was editing it out at the real post point. He dumb.
Yeah.
He should have just checked.
That's like a lot of people don't realize that. So that is something that will at the end of your videos, if you don't turn that off, it's just this little clip at the end that you can delete, but it's also kind of hidden because it's just black and the timeline is black, so you don't really see it. But then you'll upload and then you'll be like, oh, why?
Yo, this is for a ding. She bought CapCut Pro a while back. Didn't use it, but like definitely I'm fitting to play today. Man, I can't
Yes.
tell you. I'll be looking in my stack sometimes and I'll be like, oh, he got that already. He's stupid.
That happens to me all the time where I was like, oh, wait, I bought this already.
All right, cool. So we get
Whoops.
80,
Okay,
86
but that's
there.
your number one is the default ending. So then we can go back to our project. There, you can add projects to the cloud if you want. So like if you were working it on your phone, you can use CapCut Cloud and then bring it to your computer and back and forth like that. So that is useful. I haven't actually used that, but I know Will does that sometimes. Like he'll start an edit on his phone and then finish it on the computer.
Oh, what? That's cool.
Yeah. So that's pretty neat. So then you're going to have to trim the beginning. So when you have this caption, right? So you've
Yes.
got your timeline and you see there's like a thin orange line, or at least mine is orange.
I see
That's
it.
where your text is. So if you press on text, then they'll pop up. But if
I see
you're,
that.
or otherwise, you're just not going to see it if you're out of that menu. So your menus on the bottom here will change depending on what you're doing. So we do
Okay.
text, right? And you need to back
Mhm.
out, you can back out.
Got it.
Okay, and then to trim, it's very simple, right? You're here, and actually, so we can see where our words start. I can
Yep.
tap on her, and then you just like grab and slide. And then your phone should give you a little haptic to kind of tell you where it's lining up. Like go
Got it.
past it. You feel it?
Yep. It's funny because I have my phone sitting on the table and it's just enough to ding, I can feel it on the table. Got it.
So there's parts here, right, where I can trim out the end too. Now, say you're like, my fingers are too thick for this. Oh, okay. Here, go to the back end of yours. You see where it says this, right? Because you can
Yep.
accidentally add it too. So you just highlight this
Hit
hole,
that trash.
and then it is trash. So say you want to get more precise, right? You just grab her and just spread it out. You know.
Oh, you mean okay? See, that was
So you
getting
can
my
zoom
nerves.
in.
So you can just go like this. Okay, good.
Yep.
Because my fingers is fat, and I'll be like, yo,
Mhm.
I'm trying to get precise. I'm trying to get frame accurate, but that's the pro leaking in, and I'm trying to tell myself stop sweating that. Nobody cares that much when they're watching it for a split second. Okay, got
Yes.
that
So
part.
you can get in
Anyway.
there real close. If you don't want to slide, right? You can go to where you want to split, and then you grab the piece that you want to split, and then on the bottom
You just
is the
hit split.
split, yeah.
Yes.
And then you can
Gangster.
delete the one you don't want.
Delete the one you split.
Cool.
Sweet.
So then at this point, like you may need to shrink down your text. And so the way the captions are right now, I don't even worry about fixing them right now because once I have my final edit, I'm going to redo the captions.
Okay. We just
So
using
like,
this to get your captions going.
yeah, so like I don't even like bother with the captions was just so I could trim out the BS. And then once I have my finished edit, because I'll like delete words where I'm like, I'm tired of looking at this, I'll just delete it. And then at the end, when it's finished, then I will run the captions. Then I will change the font. You can change the color. You can do effects. There's all sorts of fun things you can do with that. So this is like the simplest way to just get a video out.
Yeah, and you're editing by using a text, which is very much similar to using Descript
Mhm.
or other apps that do that. So that's kind of gangster.
So now your text, you can
Okay.
move it. All right. Say you want it in a different place. Like I like to put mine on the top just because sometimes it's in the way in the bottom, right?
Got it.
You can make them bigger, you can make them smaller, right? You can rotate it.
Oh, people, here's important info. Okay, I always say don't take the same video and necessarily post it on all three platforms unless you know it completely works on all three platforms. One of the things you can simply do is just move the caption, and then that way it looks different. And so even somebody who thinks they saw it before, when they see it again, the caption might be in a different spot and they think it's a different video. And then they watch the whole thing, and 20 seconds later, they already watched it.
Right.
So
And another thing you could do is for TikTok and Instagram, because they can generate captions, especially like TikTok can generate captions in their editor. I will just make the captions there. But
yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
YouTube Shorts, I'll put out the caption version.
And it is my understanding, and I can't say this 100% true, but it is my understanding that when you use their features in the app, that actually is better for your promotion of the app, because that's the whole point of them putting it there, is they want people to use it.
Yeah, so it's like a low effort way to just include something from them.
Correct.
Cool.
Yep,
Okay. Oh,
it can blur that.
mhm.
Yes, you can blur information. So for instance, Troy, I can click on my face right here, and there is a filter, I believe. Or you got overlay too, but I believe there's a filter that you can do to blur, and there's a mask. Here you go. You can just put a mask there, and then
You're off screen.
sorry. I'm gonna do a circle mask. Let me back up. Back up.
Mhm.
Stop that. Okay.
Undo. There you go.
Undo it.
Yeah.
There you go. So hit mask, and then I'm gonna use a circle mask, and then I'm gonna invert, and then I'm gonna go like this, put this in the middle, and then we're gonna say okay, and then I'm gonna add a thing to that, like blur that section. Nope. He's stupid. Overlay. No, I guess that don't work either. I did it wrong. In my brain, I was just going off a video editing move, but that's not the answer.
Yeah, you
So
went there.
they did it differently.
I just watched you do it.
So you're just laughing at me while I'm doing this the wrong way?
Yeah, wait till you see the playback.
Okay. All right, how you do it for real then? Damn
Okay, so what I would do is I would duplicate, right?
Oh, I know what you're doing, you genius.
So you're going to duplicate it, and then you'll mask, and then you'll blur the one in the background.
Oh, click on that face piece.
So if we're highlighted, right?
There's
Down here's duplicate.
Okay.
And then that second one, you want to go to overlay, which is going to put it on a different level of the timeline. And then you grab it and just layer it on top. This is also how you can do clone stuff. Right? So whichever clip that was, we want to just layer her.
Is there a shortcut to make it fit? That ain't it.
Okay, so right now they're on top of each other?
No, my timeline is too far out. I just gotta pinch.
Yeah, pinchy.
Okay. So now they're not on top of each other, but I can pick this one up and move it. There we go. Now they're on top of each other.
Okay, so let's see, this is on top of each other. So if you have you highlight, and it's backwards because the one on top is underneath.
Got it.
Okay,
So
if you want to resize, right, we can grab her. This is hard to do backwards, right? So if you can shrink, right, you can just grab and shrink her. Okay, so that's
what
an option, right?
Gangster.
Now, same kind of thing. So if I undo, I make it the same size. With that one on the bottom highlighted, I am going to do a mask.
Mask now.
Yes. And then you can do your trim.
Where the heck? There's my mask. Okay, done.
Okay. And then the one in the back, we're going
blur it.
There's a way to blur it. Stabilize, opacity. There's really legit so much in here.
It's probably filter.
Could be filter.
No, that's right. They think filter means beauty. Let's go to adjust.
Oh, I think I got it. Mask. Okay. Oh. Okay. You were close, I think. You were closer the way you were doing it.
Okay.
Okay. So I had to do it, run through it quickly. So with our one layer, say we got our one layer of stuff.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
just
you
one
only need
layer.
one layer?
Yeah. I had to play
I was getting
it out in my
two.
head. You were close there. You were close. It's a different thing, but there's uses for this.
Okay.
So one now on the go back to your mask here.
Okay, got it.
But
I was
don't
in the right
invert it.
ballpark.
Yeah, you were close. Okay, so but keep the one you want to keep you want to see, keep it inside the mask. Don't invert.
Okay. So we're gonna put my circle and go like that.
Yeah, however you're going to shape it, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Gangster.
So now get out of there.
Yep.
With nothing highlighted.
Yep.
Scroll to the end.
Yep.
Oh, you want to get out of that menu that you're in. Is there like a back button? There you go.
Yeah,
now that menu, scroll all the way to the end.
Yep.
In the menu on the bottom.
Got it.
Background, right?
Yep.
Click background. Click blur.
Blur.
Uh-huh. You make a little choice.
Yep.
And now it's blurred.
It's blurred. So this is where the inversion comes in.
Well, the background would just be blurred. There's not like an invert on that specific thing. There has to be a way to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, the way we were doing... I'd have to think about this because it's not something I've ever had to do. I know there's a way.
Troy had to come in. Troy had to come in with the heater. See, yeah, it's invert now. It worked. It was right. See, look.
So where did you invert on the mask, right?
I inverted on the mask, and then now I'm in the Doc Witness Protection Program. Look, you can even control the amount of blur. Shut up.
And then you can blend and stuff like that. And that's what's cool with the masks. Like, say, if we're going to do a clone thing.
Yo,
where's my paper?
This is dumb. Because anybody who saw this video would see that Manchester United shirt and be like, bitch, we know who this is. Troy, we did it.
We did it. Great question. That's not something I've ever had to do.
Look. I'll be like, and then what Kathy said was, and then Kathy was teaching her kids about Drake and Kendrick. And then so I don't think this teacher should be able to teach. I'm going to report her to Ron DeSantos.
Yeah, I don't like your shirt. I don't like your hair. I don't like your face. We don't want you saying that word no more.
Man, listen, I don't know. Now I have to question my friends because now I want to know what the hell is Troy blurring out.
Right. What is it? What's going on over there?
I see Troy at the mall and I'll be like, Troy, what you was doing?
All right, so for like our beginner editors, if you like don't know masking, right? So if say this is your main video, you mask another clip on top. And then what you can do, you can trim this down. So like, or we could slide this, like if you want to see half, right? Or if you've got two of the same things, you put them on each other, you can blur one, you can shape it. You know, there's like all sorts of stuff you can do with your mask that's much quicker than if you have to, line it up exactly in Premiere where you have to make all the little dots.
Listen, gang, Luke K with teaching aids. Y'all seen that? That's just gangster.
Oh, yeah. Boy. So like with so say if you wanted to do a clone thing, this is like how I've explained it to friends, right? So we've got, let me draw her. I need two of these. Okay.
I like what Rich said. Rich said you can use the mask when you want to blurp out, when you drop an F-bomb, Doc. You can actually use the mask to just cover your mouth up. Let me
oh, that's fun.
Look, Rich.
I need another card.
There you go, Rich. That works, bro.
Oh, I have my Post-it notes. That's the way to go.
Right. So if you say something heinous, you can just bleep it out that one little section. And then if you were to cut the clip before and after, you would only need to keep it in that one spot. So you don't need to have the whole thing. So if I were to split the clip there and then roll just a little bit and then split the clip here, on this one here, I can 86 the mask. Let me go here. Man, listen, I need a faster way to get to these tools because I like to move quick.
Once you know
Like,
them, like it gets there faster. It's just a matter of learning where everything is.
okay, I want to delete the mask. Where's delete the mask? There you go. None. Haha, got it. And then I go to this one, scroll over, and go to none. And so now the bad word only bleeps in that one spot, Rich. Oh, Rich, you smart dude. Look, I just play. Da 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 da. Bleep. Oh, that's good. Yo, all right. I learned some stuff messing around with Rich. Normally, he only teaches me about good Texas barbecue and whatnot. What
You
the
got
heck
something.
kind of contraption?
It's a phone holder.
Oh, Nikes.
We got these like all over the house because sometimes when you need to film something, you just grab
See,
something.
listen. This is why
Always
Lou can film
ready.
all the time. She just grabbed these things around her house where you can just get down. We're gonna need a link for that. Damn it! I
Okay.
have highfalutin cages. I don't have things that allow me to just slap it in and call it a day.
Okay, I'm going to show you something here. So I did 2 clips. This will be a masking lesson for anybody who doesn't like understand masking, right? So I got 2 video clips here. Oh, this is too light. We need a Sharpie. There we go. Yep. So basically I made one video where I was on one side of the screen and then another video, like the second half of the clip, I'm on the other side of the screen, okay? So, but I want them both on the screen at the same time. So I'm going to end up trimming that and I'm going to put them together. And then using the mask, we're going to cut this one in half.
She got props, people.
And then it will look like this. Cool?
Yes, gangster. We got it.
So
it.
That's our basics for masking. Because I need to feel things and then like I understand. I'm like, oh, I see what we're doing. Okay, so now if we bring this into CapCut, which there's a couple things we can show you here. So we're bringing that clip in. This is a new project. Now you see how this one is landscape, right? But like maybe we don't want that, right? We want it to be vertical, but we still want this whole thing because that's the size we need. Down here at the bottom, you scroll again all the way to the end. That's where our aspect ratio is.
Gangster.
And then you can choose, like they have pictures for the different platforms or, you know which one you need. So we got 9:16. So now it's going to look like this. Our video clip is just floating. It's just floating, right? We can position it anywhere. But that same place we went to where we blurred the background with nothing highlighted again, right? We go to background. And then you can do a picture, you can do a blur, you can do a color. So let's just do blur, right? So now the background is blurred.
Smart.
So you can do like whatever you want in there. So that's like one of the more useful, quick things to do. Okay, so
I like that.
So now say we've got my girl. She's on one side of the video, right? And then I switch over to here. So I'm going to split the video by highlighting and then at the corner here, press split. That's like going to be your number 1 button. And then with the second one, it doesn't matter which one, as long as one of them is highlighted, you're going to go to overlay.
Yes.
Yeah, so you scroll over. Yeah, there's this one that says overlay. So now you see it's like off to the side, but we're going to slide it over. So you grab her, right? And then we're going to drag it over here, right? So now you only see the front version, whatever's the highest on the timeline, right?
Yep.
So let's take our second one, the one, whichever's on top. We're going to go back to mask since we got mask. We're having a mask party, which is this friend here. All right, so we took our mask and you can pick just a line, right? So this is our horizontal line, but you see it's this way, but we can grab it and we're going to move it this way.
Oh, good, because sometimes an even cut doesn't straight up work. You can be at a little angle, might help out in certain cases.
Yeah, an angle, you can move it from side to side to find the spot. And then you also have this little arrow here, helps you blend,
Yeah, it blends that line out so it's not so
right?
hard. Yeah.
So you can see, like, you pull that out and then it changes things. So like, as long as you space it out correctly, of course, the more space you have, the better. But that's, they're both going to be there. Right. So since it was like, I did it fast. But does that concept make sense?
The concept sticks. The concept sticks. Yo, that is freaking gangster, people.
Yeah, so I like to do that sometimes to, like if you're doing things where you're talking to yourself, like you want to have like a multi-person sketch.
Yes, I see people do it all the time. They have conversation with their whole self, which I do all the time. I just don't film it.
Yeah.
Eileen said yes.
I'm about to replace you.
Look, Eileen be talking to herself. She be like, girl, listen, next time Doc gets spicy, just slap that fool. She's like, girl, are you right?
Cool. Okay, like, so what's another one we can...
You don't have to take that from him.
Of our basics, what can we do? All right. Oh, here's a fun one. Okay, so this is a video of... this is from my Pet Cube camera because I was laying on the couch and then Zilla sat on me and she never sits on me. That's my, like, the little white cat. Now, if you want to do a slow zoom, you're going to use keyframes, okay? So you know how this slow zooms in because she's just so happy this cat sat on her. Now that's using keyframes. And keyframes are these little diamonds that are here. So you see this red diamond? That's this diamond button here. So if I take out all my keyframes and we can start it from scratch. So with the keyframe, where you start is this frame, right? So put the first keyframe where you want the size to be. So at the beginning, I want to slow zoom through the whole thing. So we'll add a keyframe there by pressing that little diamond button. So now you'll see there's one on the timeline. So then we're going to scroll all the way to the end. And then I'm going to zoom with my fingers. I'm going to just position this where I want it to end. And it doesn't have to be the beginning, like the full beginning and the end. That could be, maybe you want it to happen a little bit sooner.
Oh, yes. Got
right?
it.
Okay, so this is the slow zoom, and then I'll show you fast zoom. Okay, now it automatically, because we were making keyframes, it automatically made its other keyframe.
Oh, that's gangster.
Yeah, gangster. And then we can make as many keyframes as we want. So now when we play it, it should slow.
That is sick. Okay, Rich said, clarify the timeline.
Okay, so now...
Rich said the bottom timeline is the top video, and the top video is the bottom video. Yeah, it's backwards. That messes me up.
It is backwards, and that does bother me. Because it's not like how any of the other editors are.
Well, in China, they read top down, so...
Oh, so that may be correct for them. So it's like...
I'm just joking.
The layers... I don't know. Yeah.
Japanese read just... top down, too, so it's possible.
It's possible. It's possible. Oh, okay. We're going to do a fast zoom. Okay, so
got that.
So we've got our first keyframe, right?
Yep.
Now we just scroll just a little bit, and then we're going to zoom it in. So now there's like two diamonds are really close to each other.
This is close to each other. Okay, I got that. That makes sense.
So then when you play it, it's gonna bloop. It just happens faster.
Okay, I see that. All right.
Come on. I can't feel the button. I'm doing it backwards.
All right. Listen. Ooh, why did I do that? That's Marielou. He just look. Okay, so I got this here. So I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna hit split. Okay.
Yep.
And then what I want to do with this particular one,
it's like a jump cut in.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit like the keyframe here. Actually, I want to be really here, and I'm going to keyframe that. But then I'm gonna go back here, and I'm gonna start with Adidas, like taking over the whole joint, right? And then when we play, ba-jang.
Yep.
Okay, then we can cut that, and we're gonna get to. I'm just opening this box, and I just want to see the second paper open. So split, grab this trash can, beat it, boom. Now we're on the box, and then we're gonna go. I can do a cut, split. I don't want you to see the move. Just gonna place it in position. So split. Grab
Look at how
this
fast you
move,
can do this. Once you know what you're looking for, you just like
delete,
blip, 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 blip.
and I'm gonna hold that up to the camera. Yep, and I'm gonna split right here because I don't need to have too many look at it. And then I'm gonna go to the side, which is here, and then I'm just gonna do this instead of splitting. Okay, so let's take a quick look at it. Boom, he got these Adidas. Open the box, open the paper, pull out the deeds. Boom. Ooh, what?
Yep.
Manchester United. What? Check it. Ooh, check it out. Gazelles. What? Then I just go keep cutting like that. And so in a couple of minutes, instead of me tweaking, I can just show you all multiple sides of this kick, right? Because after you see this angle for a second, I need to cut that like right there because otherwise it gets too long. And then I'm just going to pull. I did something wrong. Undo. I want to show you the side about like right there. And I'm going to cut that, split. And now we're going to jump to another side. This is where my hands get too fat, you see? Oh, come on, Mary. Yeah, I just want you to see the back. Okay, so we go from there to see the back. That was too fast on the back. So you say go like this.
Yes.
Okay. And I feel like I got a cut in here that's super tight, but see,
now you could also do tracking if for some reason you're like moving around weird.
Oh, okay. So let's split it here and then take this piece and get rid of it. And then we're going to move. And I just split it right there. That's enough. That's long enough. We're just getting quick looks at this. You don't got to sit here and stare at my kicks because y'all going to be jealous anyway. And I just want to show this side. So I'm going to split it again. Take that piece and delete it. Go right here. Split it again. Take this piece and can't delete that. That's the whole rest of it.
And while Doc is cutting that thing, so a basic thing that you guys might need to know is if you say you need to add an extra clip, this little plus sign is where it'll open up your camera roll so you can add more things. And then you can also, if you need to switch the order of things, you just grab the clip and then like hold it. It's going to give you this where you can see them little. Ooh, here. And then you can change the order of things.
So
like that.
this particular one, wait, there's this. It goes to here. All right. So I want to cut from this. Oh, I know what I want to do. I'm going to split this to here. Take this, delete it. And then I want to put a shoot thing here. And then put a shoot thing here. And then from here, I just want to embiggen it to the Manchester logo. And then all the rest of this is noise. So you can't delete to the end.
You can delete till the end, like if you want to grab the whole thing.
I was just wondering if I can delete to the end. Okay, cool. So let's see how I did. Just listening to Marielou. Okay, so I need some music. My Adidas, Manchester United, Adidas, Gazelles, oh fresh, ha, yo,
Pretty fun.
Yo, so I can post this reel. I just gotta find me a beat and adjust.
And she's ready.
See, this is where I get dumb. I start trying to adjust the beat to the music, but the more and more I see white folks dance, I probably spend a lot of time doing that. They don't know what the beat is anyway. Just put music and leave it.
So here, okay, so if say you already know your track and you have the audio file, you
Yes.
can have CapCut generate and cut to the beats for you.
Man, hold up. What?
Okay, we're gonna have to save that for another day
Yeah, because Marielou
because
gotta
I
go
gotta
sell some
go.
stuff. Okay, we're gonna learn how to cut to the beat. When I see you in Chicago, you be like, "Hey, Doc," I be like, "Hey, Lou, okay, how do you do this?" Because I like to
Yes,
cut to the
so
beat. I'm a DJ, I
and
can't help it.
and you know how the way like when I'm sending you random questions about audio, like that are the simple things, like all of you, any of you, just send me those simple questions and I will make the little video.
Yes, yes. Listen, check yourself. Listen, I have clowned CapCut for literally 2-3 years, however long it's been out, because I come from Final Cut Pro, Final Cut and Pro instructor. I've cut feature films, like I know how to cut. And I'm just like, man, I ain't messing with that. But for what this needs to be done, you got to just move quickly. And if you go into your real editor, just getting it from the phone to the computer, it's a whole
It
step
takes
that
longer than you need
can
to. Yeah.
eliminate. All right. And so what I've been doing, moving it from the phone to the computer and cutting on CapCut desktop. So
Mhm.
there is that. We're going to stop that. We are going to stop that. All right. So first of all, Marielou, how can folks find you? First, let me get you back over to the Skillshare. I want to remind everyone that you can grab Lou's class over here on the Skillshare. And I do have a Skillshare affiliation link. I will post it in this description, but you can just use your free trial to run through the hour of watching her whole class up here. And then the only reason why I don't use CapCut is I never had someone as nice as Marielou show me how to use it. Thank you. Thank you. Like, yo, Debbie Does Dallas is not a feature film. Shh, Rich, don't tell our secrets, homie. Don't tell the secrets. So, yes, go over there and MarielouMandl.com, right?
You go marielumandl.com/Skillshare.
Wait.
Hold on. Come on.
Daniel sign. There you go. MarielouMandl.com/Skillshare. There's the answer. We're going to get that. Paul is going to write that in chat. And then that way you guys can find Lou. And
I might have to fix the link, but it's happening.
Here's what's going to happen, people. Any questions you have about this, tag me, tag Lou, put them out there. You guys don't know this, but we're going to start a show, and it's going to be cool. And we got a couple of different working titles that we're working with. We'll talk to our individual communities, and we'll come to a consensus. And trust me, gang, it's going to be fun because you're going to be able to take all of the nerd stuff that I know and get it properly translated by Marielou. And then to Paul C's benefit, Marielou is going to force me to be nice about it. And then, yeah, everything's going to be, it's going to be flowers and cookies up in this bitch. Look, I even moisturized today. Actually, I moisturize every day. That's why I'm 58 and I don't look like it. Anyway, so yes, people, this is fantastic. Lou, thank you so much. I can't wait. I already checked in for my plane, so I will see you Monday in Chicago.
But you're going in tomorrow. You're flying tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm flying tomorrow. But because of my coming from the tropics, I get there at like midnight. So you and Will probably already be there.
Yeah, we're gonna get there Sunday because I'm gonna go hang out with my bestie and see her baby.
The baby.
And then we'll be driving in to. Oops, this is one. It's MarielouMandl.com.
You know what, Paul? Hush your face. I like that. The link is not working, but she'll have it fixed shortly. Okay, yeah, it's easy. We just got to go into our back end and tighten up those links.
Yes.
Super excitement, gang. We're going to pop into the Discord real quick. We can play around in CapCut. Everybody bring your phone, bring your CapCut. Let's cut something together real quick, and we're going to all post the reel in the after party. If you don't know nothing about these after parties, jump into the Discord, fam. We do a light after party in the beginning of the Discord right after these shows. The members hang out and we get deeper, and then we got our private group, which we meet like an hour and a half later. I don't know time zones. That's Paul's job. Paul just be like, "Hey, dude, sit your ass down and come to class." Okay, yes, Paul. So I can't do time zones. Thank you, Lou. Go sell some stuff. Let's get it done. Jimmy,
see you in Chicago.
Yes, we're going to Chi-Town.
Shore girls. We shore girls.
Look, I was gonna get my nails done fluorescent green.
Ooh. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be raining, so don't wear your fancy shoes.
Because we have to do videos. I did my Manny yesterday. Wendy, she took care of it. She set me up. I have to go see my Vietnamese homie across the street. She always cuts me up because I get on the airplane. I get those cuticles that bleed and hurt. So I always go see her before I fly.
Yeah.
You know what it
that
is.
makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta stop thinking that.
Look at how many times I got my website wrong.
Dude, you did it? Paul did it?
It's almost there. Let me
Pause
There's Marielou.com, MarielouMandl.com. No, it's MarielouMandl.com. That one works. Thank
that
you.
One works. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Paul wants to know the phone holder so you can run.
Okay, this phone holder is a Saiji. That one is on my tools web page.
Saiji. Oh, we're gonna get that. Saiji.
It's good. We got two. I think we have 2 or 3 of these. There's like always one around.
Yeah, I need that. That'll come in super handy. All right, Paul said it's been the morning. Fam, let's jump into the Discord. Lou, you go ahead and go sell some stuff. Let me talk to these Ken folks real quick. Thank you, sis. I'll see you in a minute. Appreciate you. Family, listen. We're going to cut all kind of caps. We're going to get in there. I am super excited because I have been doing the desktop way, and I know I got to get the phone way. I have so much random clips that I cut. Eileen will tell you, I posted a short yesterday that I found out I cut like 3 months ago and never put it up. I have no idea why. I cut it and I just left it there. And I guess it was sitting in my phone. And then as I was packing, I was getting my joints together. And I was like, wait a minute. I never posted the video that I made about my alpaca clip. So I went and did it real quick. And yeah, like, I'm just saying, like, these are the things. And so to Keely's point, and I think Louise said it as well, for me, it's about, I want to crank these shorts out quick, but I don't want all of my shorts to just be Opus clips. Now, I've seen people do this. My company in particular, we tend to do this because it is what it is. So I want to get in the habit of just having the same thing over and over again. I don't just want to use Opus clip. I want to cut some of my own stuff. And so that's why I asked Lou to come on. So thank you, Lou, for that. And then I will see you guys in the Discord. We're going to pop in real quick. The rest of you Ken folks, Tuesday, I'm in Chicago with Lou. We hanging out. We eating lasagna that them people call pizza. I'll take y'all to New York with me one day and show you what a real freaking pizza looks like. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys next Saturday. And go cut something. Peace out. A-Town Stump.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine.